guys? Well, today is going to be heated. Day 4 of 1 Thessalonians chapter 4. Why? Because we're talking about sex. Everybody's like, what? Did she just say sex? Did that big hair girl say sex? Yes, I did. We're talking about sexual immorality. Now, I'm not talking about love with you and your husband. I'm talking about the immoral behavior around us. You see, sometimes people often get into these heated debates with me and they say, well, I believe that this is okay for me and my boyfriend to be doing this, or I believe that it's okay for me to go to these kind of movies, or it's okay for us to be involved in what's on the internet. Let me read 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 3. It is God's will that we should be sanctified and that you should avoid sexual immorality. That each of you should learn to control your body in a way that's holy and honorable, not in passionate lust like the heathen do that do not know God. What? Yeah, that's what it says. If you want to know God's will for your life, God's will is that we avoid sexual immorality. Are you doing everything in your power to avoid it? You see, temptation is everywhere. We know that from chapter 3. Satan wants to tempt us in sexual immorality. But God's will is to avoid it. Why? Because he says in chapter 4, he's coming back. And we do not want to fall asleep because, well, we just act like it's okay. It is not okay. We as Christians must be an example to the rest of the world and do our best to avoid the sexual immorality that is around us. And that's when we go from living normal to abnormal, and we are in the middle of God's will. Live abnormal.